Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy, Mikey P. Mikey, Michael, Mizurk, whatever you want to call me. I in no shape, way, or form consider myself a YouTuber or a professional gamer in any way. If I had to describe myself, it would be a casual PC player who likes to have fun. But we have something to talk about today. And when Mikey P makes a YouTube video, you know something's going on. So let's get into it. First of all, what's this video about? Well, you probably read from the title. It's about skill-based matchmaking, in my opinions. What is skill-based matchmaking? Well, pretty self-explanatory. Sbmm, skill-based matchmaking, is being matched up with players even or close to the same skill as you, so it's more fair, more fun. But let's talk about that a little bit, because this is where we run into some roadblocks. First things first, how do the pros feel? How do the YouTubers feel? Let's get into it. First things first, let's throw the tweet up on the screen. Drifter. Sum it up. He's quitting Cold War because he can't get a 4-kill streak because skill-based matchmaking is broken. What a surprise. The Call of Duty grandfather, whatever his name is, great YouTuber. He also believes skill-based matchmaking is broken. He has actually made about 7 videos with that in his title. And he sits there and he complains and complains and complains. Let's add on to the list Scumpy. Scumpy, of all people, Optic Scump, or whatever clan he's in, or whatever thing he's in now. He believes skill-based matchmaking is broken. For the simple fact he cannot pub stomp. Same with Drifter, and same with the COD grandfather. They think skill-based matchmaking is broken because they are getting matched up with players that are too evenly skilled with them. Let that sink in. We have professional players and professional YouTubers, Call of Duty, making YouTube videos about how the game is too fair. Can we just sit back and let that sink in? Professional players. I am flabbergasted, and that's the only reason I am making this video. How? How? Why? I'm utterly confused. So in this video, we're going to dive in, we're going to dissect it, and we're going to see really what's going on here. And is the game just ahead of its time when it comes to skill-based matchmaking? Is it because everyone making these videos is on console, or at least using a controller? I'm not sure, but we're going to find out. Let's get into it. So the first thing we should touch on is the skill-based gap between someone on a mouse and keyboard using a PC running at preferably 144 Hz, 144 frames per second, versus an Xbox player and a PS5 or PS4 or a PlayStation player. Obviously, Call of Duty had to do something to make it more fair for the console kids. They can't add enhanced movement like we have on a keyboard. They can't add enhanced aim like we have on a mouse. They can't add the reaction time we have compared to a console player. So in return, they give console players probably the strongest aim assist I've seen in a video game since GTA. And I would honestly compare it to GTA because it is pretty insane. And, you know, I'm happy they did that because I would feel bad a little bit for console players, and I understand they had to. If you're on console and you're getting whooped, first setting I suggest you change is just turn off crossplay, and I find your gameplay will probably get more enjoyable and more fun. So that's the first thing. But what's number 2? Number 2 that most people forget about is if you're pub stomping, the other team isn't having fun. So if I'm Call of Duty and I look at that and I say, wow, and I look at all the games, an average, big stat sheet, and it shows that 80% of the games, it's a one-sided game. Me at Call of Duty, I'm going to try to fix that. I'm going to try to find a way so that doesn't happen by introducing skill-based matchmaking. And now they have these tools and this data, like they track your movement, your play style, how many frags you get, your score per minute, where are you going on the map, are you crouching, how many times are you reloading, all those things are taken into account. So you play against similar players, so it's fair. And like I said a minute ago in the video, I'm so flabbergasted that players don't want to be close. Like, I get it, you want a pub stomp. I watched a 100-kill gameplay, like 102 and 3. He played against bots. He can sit here and say all this and that, but bro, we don't care. You are playing against shitters. We know you reverse boosted. We know you joined lobbies and you killed yourself 80 times, 10 games in a row to get that gameplay. How is that fun? I get it, you're trying to make YouTube gameplay, but who really wants to see that shit? And I guess it's our fault for watching those videos, but come on, guys. And this is only a problem in Call of Duty. I come from CS, I come from Valorant, I come from first-person shooters where it actually takes skill. Call of Duty has so much RNG that a shitty player can keep up with a great player any day, I believe. And I've seen it happen because I've played some really good players and our team has won, or dominated at least. But let's not forget, from my experience, I can use any gun in this game and do well. That is a first. That is a first for any video game I've ever played, and that's one of the reasons I love it. That and the gunplay and the movement, you can't beat it. And Call of Duty done it really well. You can actually use any gun and dominate and do well. Can you name any other game that you can do that? Please, if you can, put in the comments, let me know, I'm gonna go try it. Now I think we ought to talk about who skill-based matchmaking really affects. Because everyone making these videos are professional players, or like I said, YouTubers. People who need the gameplay, people who are known for being really good at the game. So obviously when they start getting matched up and they're only running a 1.2, 1.3, 1.6 KD, they're gonna be upset, right? They're used to having a 3 KD and owning kids, right? They've never actually played against someone their same skill level. And these guys have played Call of Duties for probably 10, 20 years, 10 years at least. So I get their frustration. You know, 10 years of owning, and you finally get to a game where they make it fair, and you're crying and you're quitting because the game's too hard for you. I completely understand, and that's a fair point. But I'm a casual. I come from the casual side of Call of Duty. I feel for the kids who aren't very good. Like, what COD was it? Advanced Warfare, like, or whatever other Call of Duty. I used to go 1-30, 1-30, 30-1. 1-30, 1-30, 30-1. That's not fun for me. I want consistent gameplay. I'm used to CSGO, Valorant, and I feel like consistency is key with anything, right? You're trying to get good at something, be consistent, play consistent. That's how you get good. If you can't play consistent, you're not considered good. If you're a top level player and you can't keep up with other top level players, you're no longer a top level player. Like, I don't care what anyone says. But skill-based matchmaking affects the noobs more than the pros because there's so few pros. Obviously, if they queue with no skill-based matchmaking, the chance of them getting in a lobby with shitters is so high that it's unfair. And those shitters aren't gonna have fun. They're not gonna want to stay and play, getting whooped and having gunship after gunship and nuclear dropped on them. There's no fun in that, none at all. So like I said, how many times this video, like, flabbergasted count, throw it on the screen. I'm at, what, 4 now? I'm flabbergasted. I'm just utterly confused and flabbergasted. With skill-based matchmaking, it makes the game more fun for everyone other than the top 2%. And I truly believe that. But how people are making YouTube videos on how it's broken? Guys, listen. If you have made a YouTube video about skill-based matchmaking, and you have titled it is bad, fuck you. Simple as that. Go back and change your title to skill-based matchmaking is too good. Because that's what it is. That's literally the day and age we are at. We're at the point where professional Call of Duty players, people who claim to be the best, people who go get kill cams and go get streaks and go post gameplays of them being nutty, they're saying it's bad because it's too good. Nah, bro. I don't want that Lamborghini. It's too good, so it's bad. Huh? That makes absolutely no fucking sense. These people need to adjust their playstyle and learn and get better and actually advance and not do the same thing over and over and over again. How many Call of Duty pros or Call of Duty YouTubers do you know that aim train? I can't name one. How do you even aim train on Xbox or PS4? I don't know. But I feel like this Call of Duty is finally using their head and getting sense from PC players and PC games. Games that have actually done well, that have outsold and have made more money than the Call of Duty franchise. And the Call of Duty franchise releases a new game every year for $79.99 or however much it is. It's crazy. The most popular games are always the PC games, obviously. CSGO ruled Twitch for so long. Why? Because it was competitive. People like competitiveness. If you're not competitive, then come on, you know, you're not a top 10% player, you're not a top 20% player, you're probably bottom 30%. And that's the point. It's okay if it was average players making videos, like but Scumpy of all people? Scumpy, the great Scump, is saying this game is too close. Because he wants to, freedom, and he wants to be able to do more and kill more. That is the biggest load of horse shit I have ever seen in my life. And it's crazy. And let's hit the flabbergasted count again. Boom, I'm flabbergasted. So I know I kind of been all over the place with this video. Like I said, I'm not a YouTuber. I don't make too many videos. Just casual. But I really wanted to get my point out there and just get it online because I think people need to think about it. I seen another tweet from Drifter just a minute ago, and it was like, the devs won't listen to us. That's because the devs know better than you. Their target audience isn't the top 2%. Isn't the guys who play all day and make YouTube videos about everything. That's not their target audience. Yes, that's a big part of the player base. At the end of the day, Call of Duty is a casual game. They want it to be casual. And, Scump saying with skill-based matchmaking it's not casual. Well, you're completely wrong. Skill-based matchmaking makes this game fair, makes this game fun to enjoy, and keeps it consistent. And to you players who are upset with the skill-based matchmaking and this and that, I can guarantee it's because you aren't seeing the results you expect. You aren't as good as you expected. You are finally getting matched up against players your own skill level, and you can't keep up. Now that shows something in the Call of Duty community. It shows a big thing. So I hope this video opens some eyes. There's a nice different point of view, and it gave you some food for thought. If you don't like the video, dislike it. If you agree and you like the video, like it. If you want to see some more, hit that subscribe button. If this video does well, then maybe I'll start making some more YouTube videos. But for now, you can call me Mikey P, or Mizurk, or Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a wonderful rest of your day, or a good night, or a good morning. Have a good one. Mikey P out.